everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is HAND-SEWN. If this is your first time on my channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Today I want to teach you guys how I made this ombre frontal wig. I hand-sewed this wig and I hope you guys will enjoy this detailed tutorial. Firstly, I want to show you the weave I'm using. It's a really spiral coily wig. It came in 4 and it came together with the frontal. It came together in a bundle the way they do it these days, and I just love it because you get the same hair. So the first thing I always do is I place my frontal on my cap and I always move this a bit to the front, about an inch to the front. You want to make sure you do this very well, like I've said, and then you want to make sure you just lay it all the way round, half a circle at the back, and you want to pin this down. Then I'll take my thread and needle. I'll start sewing from the middle. It's very important that you sew from the middle, not from one end to the other end. I used to make that mistake earlier when I started making wigs. So from the middle, I'll sew all the way to one end, and you want to also make sure that you pin this down. You don't want it moving around while you're sewing this. If you don't know how to sew, you can check out my beginners videos. I'm going to link it in the description so that you can go to that and watch that, and also just improve your sewing. So I just continue sewing this all the way to the end, that's towards the ears, and then when I'm done with that, I'll move on to the other side. You can see how neatly my sewing is, and you want it as neat as this. You want it really neat. You don't want the hair tying to the thread and everything just getting tangled. You don't want that. You want that just well placed and very neat.
Lay on the beat.
So now I'm done installing the frontal. I'll take my weave, I'll just unravel one of them, just pull it out and open up the coils. So I'll start sewing from the back like I always do. I'll sew from the back, just sew about 1 or 2 lines, and then I'll go back to the front. So just stay with me and you'll see. If you are new to wig making and you don't know how to sew your weaves or how to lay your weaves, turning it and just laying them on the tracks, I have a video that has this really detailed explanation of how to go about placing your weaves on your wig cap. So I will insert the link below so you can go and watch that video and just really understand how to lay your weaves and sew it really well on your cap. So at this point, what I do is I stop sewing at the back and I take a weave which I sew to the frontal in the front, because I want the transition from my frontal to my weave to be really smooth. So I'll stop sewing at the back, because if you continue sewing you end up having something like a U shape, and that would work better for a closure and not for a frontal. So I kind of hope you guys get this, because this is something I always do and it really helps. Like, it makes my frontal to my weave just seem really smooth and doesn't look bumpy. Okay, so this is what I always do. So I'll just attach the weave to the frontal. As you can see, I'm sewing the weave and the frontal together, but I'm making sure my weave is not going on top of my frontal. I'm just laying them teeth to teeth and just making sure it's flat. If you look closely, you see what I'm doing. I'm making sure it's flat. So you want to make sure your weave is not going on top of your frontal. You want it flat and you want them just facing each other on the cap. I hope you get this, guys.
Play on the beat.
So I'll keep sewing this to the end of the frontal, and I'll cut off the extra weave if there is any and just continue sewing from the back. So just keep watching. I always start with one weave at the back, but as I progress I tend to double the weave. When I look at my hair and I see that I still have enough, I double it, so please have that in mind. So another thing I always have at the back of my mind is, as I progress, I always tell myself that okay, I'm supposed to make this look like a rainbow shape. A rainbow shape is like a shape that goes down. Unlike the way I started, it was like I was going up. I was trying to make it like a U shape, but now I'm making it more like an N shape or a rainbow shape. That would seem better. So that's what I always tell myself. So if I do that like that, when I get to the top, it will blend with what I have at the front, because the frontal at the front I sewed it like a rainbow shape. So I always have that at the back of my mind, and if you do that, you'll find out that your frontal wig will look very seamless, and it won't have something like a U shape and just end up not being intertwined or looking the same as the frontal. So that's what I always think of as I progress. So I'm done sewing the weave, but then I realized that I still have one more bundle. So what I'll do is I'll just fix this somewhere at the back where I don't have enough hair.
Play on the beat.
So I'm done making this hair as far as sewing is concerned. So this is how it looks like, but I'm not done yet. I still have to bleach some parts to make it ombre, and I have to customize the frontal and every other thing. So I have another video coming up of this same hair, which I'll be posting next. Okay, after this video, you can check it out. I'll link it in the description once I upload it. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it was detailed enough. You can go ahead and check our other videos on wig making if you're a beginner. and all that. So thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.